Betrayal. I'm proud of my heart. It's been played, stabbed, cheated, burned and broken, but somehow it still works. One of the most hurtful things someone can ever do to you is break your trust. Whether it's in friendship or in love, people need to trust one another in order to have a harmonious, sustaining relationship. That feeling of security and warmth simply cannot exist with deceit, disloyalty, or lies. Individuals will have different responses to betrayal. For some, they will practice blind faith and refuse to believe that they have been deceived, even if there's evidence to prove it. They will turn a blind eye because they can't face the feelings that go with acceptance, the nagging doubt, the sleepless nights, and crippling loneliness. Then there are those who become suspicious of everything and everyone. For these people, they have experienced enough betrayal to never fully trust anyone again. They're always hyper-vigilant, alert to the prospect that their friend or coworker could be cheating on them or talking behind their back. Lastly, there's the more realistic approach, the view that everyone is capable of betrayal. This is recognizing that even the most faithful of people can fall, especially in their weakest moments. Let time and compassion slowly mend these broken relationships. Don't think of it in terms of trusting again. Of course you won't, especially since you've been betrayed many times over. Instead, find it in your heart to forgive yourself. Then, slowly, when you are ready, you can forgive those who have betrayed you. Betrayal can be a cold and cruel thing, but don't let it harden your heart to life's other joys. Hopefully, these betrayal quotes and sayings will guide you in the right direction towards empathy. There is no greater blessing than a family hand that lifts you from a fall, but there is not lower curse than a family hand that strikes you when you're down. Life has taught me that you can't control someone's loyalty. No matter how good you are to them, doesn't mean that they will treat you the same. No matter how much they mean to you, doesn't mean that they'll value you the same. Sometimes the people you love the most turn out to be the people you can trust the least. I have been stabbed in the back by those I needed the most. I've been lied to by those I love, and I have felt alone when I couldn't afford to be. But at the end of the day, I had to learn to be my own best friend, because there's going to be days where no one is going to be there for me but myself. I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of who you were was shattered by the truth of who you are. Sometimes, instead of being hurt, you should look at betrayal as a gift. It makes it that much easier to sweep it up and toss it out with the rest of the trash. And why is that, you ask? Because trash starts to stink, and when it does, it has no more value in your life. One of the hardest lessons in life is letting go. Whether it's guilt, anger, love, loss, or betrayal. Change is never easy. We fight to hold on. We fight to let go. If you've been hurt until it breaks your soul into pieces, your perspective in life will definitely change. And no one and nothing in this world could ever hurt you again. The knives of betrayal and drama cut deep and hurt, but they also trim away the nonsense and reveal your true friends. To me, the thing that is worse than death is betrayal. I'm mature enough to forgive you, but I'm not dumb enough to trust you again. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, Because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. Dealing with backstabbers, there was one thing I learned. They're only powerful when you got your back turned. So this was betrayal. It was like being left alone in the desert at dusk, without water or warmth. It left your mouth dry and were broken. It sapped your tears and made you hollow. Love comes to those who still hope after disappointment, who still believe after betrayal, and who still love after they've been hurt. I'm proud of my heart. It's been played, stabbed, cheated, burned and broken, but somehow it still works.